Sorry.
Good afternoon. 14B District Court is now in session. My name is Elaine Washington, and I'm the judge that will be presenting for this session.
I can't see you.
We'll talk to someone out at the front of the desk, 14B, to assist with that. Ms. Weary.
Okay. I don't see no one out here right now.
Right.
Hold on.
You to mute yourself until your case is called.
Okay.
Calling the case of Ruben Prang versus Jason Perkey, case number 21C0634.
Good afternoon, Your Honor.
Good afternoon. Today's the day and date and time scheduled for a settlement conference in this particular case. Have the parties had an opportunity to discuss settlement?
Correct.
Correct, you have had an opportunity to discuss settlement?
Oh, no, thanks. Sorry.
All right. Are the parties that you have an opportunity to exchange the documents in these cases? There was a discussion regarding some documents that were needed. Did the discovery happen?
Yes,
All right. Do you have the documents that you need, Ms. Rubelin?
I do. Like, you mean the bank statement or?
Whatever it was that you requested.
Yes, it was the bank statement. Like I have, I know the last time we're here, Jason denied everything and he said it never happened. So that's why I got all the copy from the credit card banks. And I have all the 5 transaction code. This is the proof of me paying of all his credit cards. And I also include all the text messages that he was acknowledging about all the credit cards that he transferred into my name.
And in addition to that, I'm in receipt of this letter that you sent to me. Did you send a copy of that to Mr. Perkey?
Yes, everything I sent to you, I also sent that to him.
You're still talking about the amount of attorney's fees that you're supposed to pay him. Have you paid those, ma'am?
Your Honor, I also ordered the transcript, like I mentioned the last time, because I just want to make sure I have that here. I know for sure that Judge Bork did not mention anything about attorney fees. And besides, also Sarah Wixon was not even there. It was a different girl that showed up.
Ma'am,
So,
ma'am, I told you this last time we were in court 2 times ago, that Judge Karen Valvo signed an order where you're to pay those attorney's fees, and I've asked you to pay them. So if you don't pay those attorney's fees, I'm going to add some additional fees onto you for contempt of court. Do you understand?
I'm not sure if you have the time to read the transcription, but I believe it says right here, did not say anything. And I don't even know the judge who signed that. Like, I didn't even see her. And I only saw.
If you haven't paid those attorney's fees, by the time you get back here, there will be an additional $250 that you will need to pay for contempt of court. Do you understand?
Even though the judge did not say that I have to pay
The
that.
judge signed an order here, ma'am. I've told you that, and I've gone through it before with you two times ago. The last 2 times I've explained that to you. I'm not doing it again.
All right, Your Honor.
The transcript from the
So the transcript, it did not mean anything?
The court speaks through its orders. There is an order here that is dated, and I've told you this, January the 27th of 2021, signed by Judge Valvo, that indicates you owe those fees. This is my last time repeating that.
Okay.
As to the settlement conference today, is there any possibility of settlement as to this between the 2 of you?
No, Jason did. Yeah, it doesn't say anything. I tried to talk to him and say he needs to pay the money that he owes me, the money that he steal from me, but he doesn't say anything. So that's why I'm here today. I need the court's help.
Right. Mr. Perky?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is there any possibility of settlement in this particular case?
Your Honor, she still owes me fees from a different judge, from a different hearing outside of this case. She doesn't pay child support. She hasn't seen her son in 2 years, really. Like, come on. This is ridiculous. She wants money. How about her son?
All right, the question is there any possibility of settlement?
There's no possibility of settling this because there is no case here.
All right, then I guess you'll be having a trial. Heather, give me a trial date. What about that Friday, though?
Your Honor, I want to respond to what he said, if may I. The reason why I have not seen my son, because actually Jason never, like, he did not want me to see my child, and that's why I'm still working this with Judge Conlon. Because there's no way that he refused to see my son. I have rights to see my son in any way I want.
So that's one of our jury trial dates. That's one of our potential jury trial dates. Okay. No, I'm talking about the 25. Oh, because he's got August 27th. Will the parties be available for a trial on August 27th?
What is it? When is it?
August 27th.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay.
What time?
9 a.m.
Okay. There anything else do I need to do?
Well, we're gonna come back here on the 27th and everybody should be ready for trial. You should have your exhibits ready and everything else in order to present your testimony.
Okay.
All right.
Anything else I need to bring?
So is there anything else do I need to bring while?
I'm not here. You need to consult an attorney regarding all that now. Okay, so
He took
Mr.
it.
Perky, are you available that date?
Whatever I have to do, Your Honor, to make it easier for you.
Okay, August 27th at 9 a.m. for trial. I'll see you all then.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right.
Forest Health LLC versus Karen Weary, 21C0883.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. For the record, Stuart Collis on behalf of Forest Health.
Good afternoon, Mr. Collis. How are you today?
It's been a day.
Yes, I can say the same. Where did Miss Weary just go?
She just left.
You can see.
There she is.
You can't see
Mr. Weary, Miss Weary.
Please unmute. Oh, she's having technical difficulties. There we go.
Let's see if they can hear you. Hello?
Yes, we can hear you just fine. Can you see us?
No?
Is there a reason why she can't see us?
I don't know, because I could see her.
I'm talking to, yes. All right, one moment. We're gonna check on that.
All right.
You can see us now?
No?
Okay.
Have you started your video, Ms. Weary?
Hi.
Well, we're up to 2 people looking at it. Oh, I see her hand in front of the camera. Oh, this is great.
Ain't it on my phone either. Did the same thing on my phone. So I came up here again.
Shut it down.
I don't see anything. No. That should have done it. No, can't. I don't see the button. What they do to verbal with her.
See, but if I kick her out, then I would have to restart the whole meeting before she can come back in. I'm gonna go back in, I'm gonna try putting her back into the waiting room and then letting her back in. And then if you stay here and see if you can join with the video.
Apparently you guys can see
Right
her.
then, we can see her, yeah, we can see you and hear you just fine. It's just, you just can't see us.
Right.
So I'm
We
gonna go
see
in, I'm
you.
gonna try to put you in the waiting room,
Okay.
okay? And then I'll bring you back in and see if that works and if
Okay,
it
fine.
lets you start with the video, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, is she at the courthouse? Oh,
Still ain't going on my phone either. So I don't know.
Yes, yes, she is at the courthouse. And so my recorder went out to try to help.
okay. I was gonna say, I recognize that hallway.
That is correct. Are you able to see now?
No.
No.
It's literally just spinning and showing her preview box.
Okay.
Let me call you right back. I mean, call you right back. Thought I took my thing off. Turned it off. There it's off.
All right. For whatever reason, the system out in the front of the courthouse is not working properly, and therefore she's unable to see us. The court recorder has went out to try to assist with that process and indicates that there is a wheel that just keeps spinning, but it does not allow her to see us. So we will have to proceed with her having the inability to see what is happening in the courtroom. I apologize for that, Ms. Weary. You can hear us still though, correct?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right. Today's day and time scheduled for a pretrial in this matter. Have the parties had an opportunity to try to discuss this matter?
We have not, Your Honor.
Go
I'm
ahead.
sorry.
Go ahead, Mr. Collis.
We've not had any opportunity at this point. I know that Ms. Weary, according to her written response, basically says I had insurance that would cover this. I anticipate we would file a motion for summary, but I'm in a difficult spot because apparently my client's computer billing system has crashed and I cannot get the documents to Ms. Weary other than what I've provided, which doesn't detail what was paid and what wasn't paid by insurance. I am told by my client that the system is going to take 2 months to repair. So at this point, as much as I hate adjourning and kicking cases down the road, I'm asking for the court's mercy while my client's system is getting repaired to adjourn this for a couple of months.
Beginning of October. Ms. Weary, do you understand what Mr. Collis is indicating?
No,
He's
I
saying
can't
that
hardly
he
hear, I
can't,
can't even hardly hear you guys.
okay, he's saying that he cannot provide the documentation to show what has been paid and not paid because the billing system has had some technical issues and it'll take 2 months to repair. So he wants to be able to get those documents to be able to show you what has been paid and not paid, and is requesting a 2-month adjournment to be able to do that.
That's fine with me. I don't know why they couldn't find it, but that's fine with me though.
October 7th. Yeah.
So if I come back in 2 months and they're saying the same thing,
We'll have to address it when we get here. We'll cross that bridge when we get there.
October.
okay, so what day do I have to come back now?
Second, I'm working on that. Okay, Ms. Weary?
Okay,
Okay, October 15th, does that work?
14th.
I'm sorry, what date?
14th.
October 14th. Does that work with everyone's calendar?
okay, October the 14th, okay.
What time? October 14th, 2021 at 2 p.m.
At 2, October the 14th, okay?
Yes.
Okay,
Thank you very
ma'am.
much, Your Honor. Hope the day goes a little smoother.
Thank you. I do too. I appreciate that. It's been a day.
Good day. I'll talk to you later.
I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Okay, so I'm through.
You're all set, ma'am. You are. Have a good day.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Arbor 118 LLC versus Letitia Ballard, case number 21C 0714. And that's what's on the docket for today.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Ms. Ballard. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
I'm well. All right. Is there a counsel here for Arbor 118?
Yes, Your Honor. Good afternoon. Jennifer Meitz, MEITZ P79590 on behalf of the plaintiff.
Good afternoon, Ms. Mites. All right, today is the day and time that is scheduled for a pretrial, and you've also filed a motion for summary disposition in this matter. Is that correct?
That is correct, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Ballard, do you understand what a motion for summary disposition is?
Not really.
All right, a motion for summary disposition means they filed a document that says, for these reasons, we should win this case and we shouldn't have to go to trial. So they filed that particular document. I'm gonna let them argue their own motion, but I just want to make sure that you've received a copy of it because I don't see a response from you.
Okay, thank you very much for that explanation. I did receive, I forget what it's called.
They filed what's called plaintiff's motion for summary disposition, brief, notice of hearing and proof of mailing. And
I got a request for admissions and request for production and proof of mailing. And I filled that out and I sent it back, and I brought in, I actually brought in physical copies to the court. These documents with my responses and also some pictures from the apartment before I moved out.
I'm in receipt of that, but that is a completely different document than what I'm referring to, ma'am.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm referring to the plaintiff's motion for summary disposition, brief, notice of hearing and proof of mailing. Did you receive that? It indicates in here trying to see the proof of mailing.
I'm not completely sure, but I did move, and I think what's been an issue with some of the documents is when I moved, the mail was forwarded, so I've been receiving everything extremely late. But the only thing that I received that seemed like it needed my response was the request for admissions.
Ms. Mites. One second, maybe I'm just missing the front page, which may be the proof of mailing. 1 second.
I show proof of service dated April 28th, 2021, Your Honor.
Okay. Is that filed with the court? Because I'm not finding it.
Yes, it would have been with our motion and brief.
And that's where I would expect to see it. But I don't see it there. And I see notice of hearing. Brief, I see the motion.
It does have a page number at the bottom of the proof of service. It should be page 9. With the notice of hearing being page 8.
See page 8, and then after that, I have a Zoom notice in my file. I do not have a page 9. That's what I'm, oh wait, I do see it. In
Okay.
between the notice of hearing, you sent all that, I do see page 9.
Okay.
All right, it indicates that it was served on you. It appears to be the 4210 Packard address.
Yeah, no, that hasn't been, that's not even the current address where, when they served me, where the court worker came. My most recent address.
Don't say your full address on the record.
The current one or the one that they served me at?
The current one, don't say your current address. Is that the Spinnaker address?
No, my current address is 2112.
Don't say your address on the record. This is live and it stays up for a long time. You don't want the world to know your address.
Don't say the address?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Your Honor, it looks like we did do a re-notice of hearing with the Spinnaker address that you referenced. That was the last known address that we had for Miss Ballard. So there was a re-notice of hearing with an additional proof of service.
When was that?
That proof of service is dated May 5, 2021.
It looks like the certified that they served a re-notice of hearing and a copy of the proof of service, and that was it that was served. So it still doesn't include the documents for the motion. Even if that, I mean, that is the last known address that we have. She has not properly changed her address with the court. I agree with that, but even with that proof of service, the only thing that was served was the re-notice of hearing and the proof of service.
It does look that way, Your Honor. Would we be able to adjourn today's hearing out to allow plaintiff time to serve its motion in brief on the defendant?
I will do that and give her an opportunity to respond. Ms. Ballard?
Yes.
I explained to you when we first started this, how serious this was. I don't think you're understanding what I'm saying to you because you keep talking about your interrogatories. The reality is they're filing a motion that says I should win today. That's what they're filing a motion to say. If you don't respond and you can't provide a valid response to what they're claiming in that motion, then they win this lawsuit. Do you understand that, ma'am?
Yes, but I thought that the forms that came with the questions of like asking, do I agree to this amount and what do I feel like I owe, that was my stating, I don't know, my case.
I
In
think
the-
you should, I think you should consult with an attorney because I'm trying to give you as much fair warning as I can give you to what's going on here. And
Thank you.
keep going back to the same thing that I just told you is not the issue. So
I did have the opportunity to speak with an attorney. They couldn't come and represent me, but the advice that they gave me was to, based on like the information that I had at the time when I spoke with her, was she told me to like fill out these forms that I got.
you don't have the document. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You don't have the document. That's the motion for summary disposition.
Okay.
Okay.
So I need to, so you suggest that I consult with an attorney again when these new documents come?
Absolutely. Yes, ma'am.